Thank you.
Governor Wilder started 1991 with his State of the State address. Virginians statewide listened as the governor announced the Commonwealth's budget shortfall. It eventually led to hundreds of layoffs and agency cuts. After flip-flopping on the issue of the Gulf War, first let sanctions work, then support the battle, Governor Wilder decided to spare the life of 33-year-old Joseph Gerentano.
Whatever I do in this case will be called politically motivated, and I'm prepared to live with that, and I don't mind that being speculated upon at all.
When it came to speculation, everyone was guessing whether Doug Wilder would run for president. He certainly traveled enough to be a candidate, and that gave Republicans ammunition.
The state of Virginia needs all the attention it can get, and he will have to run on and account for whatever occurs here, and I think he'd better make sure that we've got our house in order first.
In late March, the governor gave the go-ahead for a Wilder for President exploratory committee, but said he still was not a candidate.
Why fuel the speculation?
I'm not fueling it. These are people who have said they feel that they should be honest in that regard, and I'm allowing that opportunity.
As the controversy heated up concerning Governor Wilder and fellow Democrat Senator Chuck Robb, the governor first denied his office was involved in promoting the Robb story of alleged drug use and sexual misconduct.
So there's no truth to the fact that you are fueling the speculation?
My office has given all the answer I intend to give.
When Governor Wilder left for a business trip to Europe, the Robb Wilder feud erupted. As it became public, an illegally taped phone conversation of the governor eventually ended up in the hands of Robb's administration. After the two bickered enough to draw national attention, they buried the political hatchet in what many called a kiss and make-up session.
I don't think either one of us feel that the other has ever deliberately tried to do each other in.
Governor Wilder downplayed the public appearance was politically motivated.
We didn't just drop out of the sky here, and I think when people say it's contrived, in all honesty, we did want to let people know that we're friends. And we can't do it by him appearing in Washington and me appearing in in Richmond, speaking through other people.
Just days after the so-called peace talk, Senator Robb's speculation that Governor Wilder had his hands in the state police inquiry of his office proved true. State Police Superintendent William Corvello had to defend his agency.
I'm convinced beyond a doubt, a shadow of a doubt, that the state police have acted properly entirely.
Meanwhile, the presidential guessing game continued as Governor Wilder agreed to appear in Playboy magazine. He shared the pages with the Barbie twins in an apparent attempt to put his name before a national audience. As the governor's out-of-state travels continued, his first in-house casualty surfaced. Press Secretary Laura Dillard resigned, saying the governor should put Virginia first.
Well, clearly, as everyone knows, the governor's going to make an important decision in the near future, and by my departing at this time, it gives the successor an opportunity to be on the ground and running whichever decision the governor makes.
His press secretary's resignation didn't stop his travels. In fact, while in New Hampshire, Governor Wilder told News 6 he would be back to visit the first presidential primary state. He kept his word.
I have decided to run for the presidency of the United States in 1992.
Shortly thereafter, Governor Wilder set a travel record. However, that didn't stop him from jetting across the nation and overseas.
Let me thank all of you for coming, because you've made it possible for us to continue to brag about Virginia.
As his national ambitions came to the forefront, Virginians became skeptical as to whether the Commonwealth remained his top priority.
It's like growing too fast. To me, growth is a step-by-step process, and he's like coming out of nowhere trying to get to the top.
That public sentiment has led to Governor Wilder's approval rating at home to be the lowest in state history. While it's somewhat important for the governor to keep Virginians happy, political analysts say the governor's focus is now on the national arena. Even the governor's closest political advisor recently referred to a Virginia issue as, quote, just local stuff. At the state capitol, Roger Harvey, WTVR, News 6.